Hi everyone, welcome back to our interview questions series number 3. So let's go through today's question. Question number 1, HR round. Tell me about yourself. Okay, so sample answer is I come from a background where I enjoyed understanding business problem and translating them into clear requirements. That interest naturally led me to the business analysis. Okay, so you can always talk about the product and service where you are applying. So that's the business problem and translate into, so your listening skills and documenting skills, very important. So if you are fascinated about a product or service and you know how to communicate and you know how to document, so this is for you. Okay, so let's go to next question. Why did you choose business analyst as a career? So I enjoy working between business and technology, understanding user needs, and helping teams build the right solution. So if you're more fascinated about building softwares and you have a domain knowledge, and this is your right career. Question number 3, what do you understand about the business analyst role? So a business analyst gather requirements, document them clearly, ensure business need correctly implemented by the technical team. So if you see the pattern, always start with the gathering requirements, document them, right, and helping the team to build the right software by documenting the requirements. So these 3 things: get the requirement, document them, collaborate with the developers and testers to build the right product. Okay, next question. Do you think non-IT candidates can succeed as a business analyst? Yes, so yes, you can succeed, but you have to have a basic understanding of how the software development process works, especially SDLC. Okay, so yes, let's see the answer. Yes, non-IT candidates often perform well because they focus on user experience, business process, and requirement clarity. What are your strengths as a business analyst? Strong communication, structured thinking, documentation skills, ability to understand the business work. So again, you see the pattern, right? Understand the business problem and gathering requirement, right? And document them. Okay. Next question. What skills are you currently improving? Okay, this is just a negative question. So I'm improving my domain knowledge, interview skills, and hands-on practice with real-time project scenarios. How do you handle challenges or learning gaps? I identify the gap, create a learning plan, and consistently practice until I gain confidence. This is very important. If you have a career gap, and it's important if you are starting again, have a roadmap, follow the learning plan until you reach the until you get the job. Okay, so this is doable. The problem is there is no consistency. So you start today and next week you leave. It's like a new year resolution. Any job is trainable, any skills trainable if you follow a clear learning plan. Right? Let's move on to the next question. Why should we hire you for this role? I bring strong requirement understanding, clear documentation skills, and learning mindset that help me add value quickly. Okay. Next question. Why, how do you handle feedback from stakeholders? I take feedback positively, clarify expectations, and incorporate improvements into my work. So again, we have scenario when you work in live projects, there are multiple stakeholders, there is conflict requirements. So again, do not take personally. Everyone is working towards the same goal to enhance the user experience, give the right solution for the user, right? So ask more question, get clarification on the requirement and get alignment. Okay. So let's move on to the next question. Where do you see yourself in the next 3 to 5 years? I see myself growing into senior business analyst role, handling complex projects and mentoring junior team members. All right. Okay, now let's take a look our HR manager round. The first question is, how did business analysis originate? Business analysis originated to bridge the communication gap between business users and IT teams during early IT system development. So next question. Explain business analysis in simple terms. Business analysis is about understanding business needs and ensuring the right solution is delivered. How is a business analyst different from a system analyst? Yes, business analysts focus on business problem and business process, while a system analyst focus on more technical system design. How is business analyst different from a data analyst? A business analyst works on requirement process, while data analyst focus on data trends and insights. Next question, explain the business analysis process. The process include information gathering, identify objectives, define scope, planning analysis, defining requirements, implementation, and assigning values. Next question, what is the information gathering in business analysis? Information gathering involves collecting requirements from stakeholders through meetings, documents, and discussions. So how do you gather requirements? Okay, that's a basic question. What is scope and why is it important? Information this scope defines what is included and excluded in a project and helps prevent scope creep. Question number 8. What are the key knowledge areas of business analysis? planning and monitoring, elicitation and collaboration, requirement analysis, solution assessment, and requirements communication. Explain Moscow prioritization technique. Moscow stand must have, should have, could have, and won't have requirements. What is SWOT analysis? SWOT analysis identifies strength, S for strength, W for weakness, O for opportunities, and T for threats, threats related to business or project. Next question, what is pestle analysis? Pestle analysis, political, economic, social, technological, legal, and environmental factor affecting the project. Okay. So next question, what are the key responsibilities of a business analyst? Understanding the business goals, eliciting requirements, analyzing data, communicating with stakeholders, and supporting implementation. What hard skills should a business analyst have? Domain knowledge, requirement documentation, stakeholder management, and organizational skills. Next question, what technical skills are useful for a business analyst? Communication. I think I missed the question here. Let's discuss the technical skills. Data analysis, basic SQL, software testing knowledge, and use case diagram. So this is for technical. The soft skills are important. Communication, problem solving, negotiation, and creative thinking. Okay. So the next question, question number 17. How do you assess value created by your project? By comparing the project outcome with business objectives, KPIs, and expected benefits. Question number 18. What tools do business analysts use? You can start with Word and Excel, Jira and Confluence, and you can add other tools based on your use. Okay, tools include MS Word, PowerPoint, Excel, diagramming tools, requirement management tools, Jira and Confluence. Okay. Are certification mandatory for business analysts? So one thing I want to mention, certification won't give you a job, project will give you jobs. Okay, so I would recommend learning SDLC, software development lifecycle, and create some sample projects. And if you have time and money, yes, you can go for certification. Certification are not mandatory but can help in career growth and credibility. What makes a business analyst successful? Strong communication, structured documentation, domain understanding, and continuous learning. Thank you, everyone. I'll see you in one more interview series. Thank you.